Euclid's division lemma. This method is used to find the HCF of any two positive integers. Now, as per Euclid's division lemma, it says that for any two integers a and b, a is equal to bq plus r, where 0 is less than equal to r and r is less than b. Now, if we compare this Euclid's division lemma to the normal division algorithm or long division algorithm of finding HCF of two numbers, now long division method says, or the division algorithm says, that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now, if we compare these two, the division algorithm and the Euclid's division lemma, dividend is a equal to divisor b into quotient plus remainder. Now, we'll try to understand this Euclid's division lemma using long division method. To find the HCF of 15 and 16, in long division method, what we do, we select the greatest number, that is largest number, and divide it with the smaller number. Here 15 is greater than 6, so we'll divide 15 with 6, so 6 2s are 12, the remainder is 3. Now again, since remainder is not equal to 0, we'll divide 6 with 3 and get remainder 0. Now if we compare this to Euclid's division algorithm, now the first step is, in first step 15 is greater than 6, so 15 is a, b is 6, q is 2, remainder is 3. This is 15 is a, 6 is b, 2 is q and 3 is remainder. Now since r is not equal to 0, we will continue the algorithm. Next step, 6 becomes a, 6 is a, 3 is b, 2 is quotient and remainder is 0. Now r is equal to 0, we will stop the algorithm and take the b value as the HCF. Now the b value is 3, therefore HCF of 15 and 16 is 3. This is how Euclid's division lemma is done. So hope you understood the problem. So if you are not clear on the concept, please start the video from the beginning so that you clearly understand the concepts. Now exercise 1, first problem. Use Euclid division to find HCF of 135 and 225. Now before applying Euclid's division, we will apply the long division method to find the HCF of two numbers. Here 225 is greater than 135, so we will divide 235 with 135. 135 ones are 135, we get the remainder 90, which is not equal to 0, so we will divide 135 with 90. So 90 ones are 90, so the remainder is 45. Here also the remainder is not equal to 0, so again we will divide 90 with 45, so the remainder will be 0. Now we got remainder 0 when we divided with 45, so the HCF will be 45. Now we will apply the same division algorithm to Euclid's division lemma. So as per Euclid's division lemma, a equal to bq plus r. Now since 225 is greater than 135, a is 225, b is 135. Now when we divided 225 with 135, quotient is 1, remainder is 90. quotient is 1 and remainder is 90. Here, as r is not equal to 0, we'll proceed to second step where A becomes 135, B is 90, quotient is Q and R is 45. So A is 135 plus B is 135 equal to B is 90, quotient is 1 and remainder is 45. Here also R is not equal to 0. Again we'll proceed to next step where A is 90, B is 45, Q is 2 and remainder is 0. So A is 90, B is 45, quotient is 2 and remainder is 0. Now since remainder is equal to 0, we'll stop the algorithm here and take the B value as the HCF. Now the B value is 45. Therefore HCF of 135 and 225 is equal to 45. Hope you understood the problem. If you are not clear with the Euclid's division lemma, please go to the introduction video and see the division algorithm process so that you understand these problems more clearly. Now in the second bit, we need to find the HCF of 196 and 38220. So we apply, as usual, we apply the long division method before applying Euclid's division lemma. So here 38220 is greater than 196. So we'll divide 38220 with 196. So 196 into 195 is remainder 0. Or if you don't know the table of 196, you can always follow the normal method of division. So 196 ones are 196, remainder will be 186. We'll take 2 down. So now 196 into 9 is 1764. Remainder is 98. We take 0 down, it becomes 980. So 196 into 5, 980. So remainder is 0. Now this is long division method. We'll apply this long division method to Euclid's division lemma. Now Euclid's division lemma, A is equal to 38220 and B equal to 196. Why A is equal to 0? Because 38220 is 196. Sorry, A is equal to 38220 because this is the greatest number of the two. So as per Euclid's division lemma, A is equal to BQ plus R, where 0 is less than equal to R less than B. So A is equal to 38220, B equal to 196. Now from here Q is 195 and remainder is 0. Now since R is equal to 0, we'll stop the division algorithm here, that is Euclid's division lemma here, and take the B value. Now here B is equal to 196 is the HCF of 196 and 38220. That's it. Very simple. You just need to understand the concept. That's it. Now in third bit, we need to find the HCF of 867 and 255. So as usual, we'll apply the division algorithm. So first, before applying division algorithm, we'll decide which is the largest number. Here 867 is greater than 255. So we'll divide 867 with 255. So first quotient is 3, remainder is 102. Since remainder is not equal to 0, we'll divide 255 with 102 and remainder is 51. Now again the remainder is not equal to 0, we'll divide 102 with 51 and we get remainder 0. Now we apply this to division lemma. Division lemma says that A is equal to BQ plus R, where 0 is less than equal to R less than equal to B. Now in first step, A is 687, B is 225. From here Q is 3 and remainder is 102. Q is 3 and remainder is 102. Now as R is not equal to 0. We'll go to second step, and here A becomes 255, B is 102, quotient is R, and remainder is 51. So A is 255. A is 255, B is 102, Q is 2, remainder is 51. Here also R is not equal to 0. We'll proceed to third step. Here A is 102, B is 51, Q is 2, and remainder is 0. A is 102, B is 51, Q is 2, and remainder is 0. Now since remainder is equal to 0, we'll stop the division lemma here and take the B value as HCF. Now B is equal to 51 is HCF of 867 and 255. Now second problem, it says show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 5 or 6q plus 3. Now here given 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. From Euclid's division lemma, which says that A equal to BQ plus R, where 0 is less than equal to R and R is less than B. And from the given equations, that is 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5, it's very clear that B value is 6 and R value should be less than 5, and that is less than B, that is less than 6, and R can take values of R equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, because B is 6, so R can take values of less than B. Now we substitute this into this Euclid's equation. A equal to BQ, 6q plus 0, A equal to 6q plus 1, A equal to 6q plus 2, A equal to 6q plus 3, A equal to 6q plus 4, A equal to 6q plus 5. As you clearly see, this can be written as a multiple of 2, that is 2 into 3q. It is a multiple of 2, so it is a even number. This cannot be written as a multiple of 2, so this is an odd number. Now again this can be written as multiple of 2. 2 into, if we take common, 3q plus 1. So since this is multiple of 2, it is a even number. Again this cannot be, 2 cannot be taken as the common factor, so this is odd. And A equal to 6q plus 4, here we can take 2 common, so we can write 3q plus 2. Since this is a multiple of 2, this is a even number, and here we cannot take 2 as a multiple, so this is odd. So from this proof it is clear that only 6q plus 1 is odd, 6q plus 3 is odd, and 6q plus 5 is odd. Therefore 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5 are odd integers. That's it. So the third problem, an army contingent of 616 members is to be marched behind an army band of 32 members. the two groups are to march in same number of columns. So find the maximum number of columns. Since he is saying to find us the maximum number of columns, we will find the HCF of 116 and 32. Now using Euclid's division lemma. Now as per Euclid's division lemma, by applying Euclid's division lemma, we have A equal to BQ plus R, where 0 is less than equal to R and less than equal to R is less than B. So here 616 is greater than 32. So A is 616 and B is 32. So before applying Euclid's division lemma, we will apply the long division method, where we divide 616 with 32. So 32 19s are 288. So remainder is 8. So since the remainder is not equal to 0, we'll divide 32 with 8. So 8 for the 32, remainder is 0. We stop the division. So here in first step, this is the first step. This is second step. So in first step, A is equal to 616, B equal to 32, Q is 19, remainder is R. So applying Euclid's division lemma, A is 616 equal to BQ. B is 32, B is 32, quotient is 19 and remainder is 8. As R is not equal to 0, we'll proceed to second step, where A is 32, B is 8, quotient is 4 and remainder is R. So here A is 32, B is 8, quotient is 4 and remainder is 0. As remainder is equal to 0, we'll stop the division and take the B value as the HCF. Now here, as B is equal to 8, therefore B is equal to 8 is HCF of 616 and 32. Therefore the maximum number of columns we can have in the band is 8. That's it. 8 is the number of columns. The fourth problem, he is asking us to show that using Euclid's division lemma, that square of any positive integer is of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. So let A be any positive integer of the form 3m or 3m plus 1, 3p and 3p plus 1. You need to take the variable other than what is given in your question. So if we take A equal to 3p, since he is asking us the square of any positive integers, we'll square it. A square is equal to 3p square. Now A square is equal to 9p square, which can be written as, if we take 3 common, 3p square. So 3 into 3, 9p square. If we consider 3p square as m, now it can be written as A square is equal to 3m. Done. Now second, he says A equal to, we have taken A equal to 3p plus 1. Here also we will square it on both sides. So A square is equal to 3 plus 1 whole square. So A square is equal to, if we apply A plus B whole square formula, that is A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. Now most of the students have the habit of writing A square plus B square plus 2AB. The formula is correct, but if we implement that for this problem, you will mess up the problem. So it's better to write the sequence as A square plus 2AB plus B square. Now A is 3p, A square plus 2A. A is 3p, B is 1 plus B square. Now A square is equal to 9p square plus 6p plus 1. Here if we take 3 common, 3p common, this will be 3p plus 2 plus 1. Now we'll consider this p 3p plus 2 as m. Therefore a square is equal to 3m plus 1. So we got a square is equal to 3m and a square is equal to 3m plus 1. Therefore square of any positive integer is of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. Hence proved. Fifth problem of exercise 1.1 real numbers. Show that cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So here we will assume that a is any positive integers of the form 3p, 3p plus 1 or 3p plus q. Now a equal to 3p. Now since he is asking us the cube, we will cube it on both sides. A cube equal to 3p whole cube. That is a cube is equal to 27p cube. Now if we take 9 common, we will be left with 3p cube. 9 3 is 27. Now if we assume 3p cube to be 1, so this will become a cube equal to 9m. So we got the first one. The cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m. This is the first condition. Second, we'll take a equal to 3p plus 1. Here cubing on both sides, 3p plus 1 whole cube. Now the whole cube formula is a cube plus 3 a square b plus 3 ab square plus b cube. So now a cube equal to, this is 27p cube plus this is 9 3 is 27, 27p plus 3 3 is 9p plus 1. Now if we take 9 common from this part, a cube equal to, we'll take 9p common, so this will be 3p square, 3 3 is 3, 9 3 is 27, p into p square p cube plus 3p plus 1. Now this plus 1 will be here. Now if we consider this part from p to the whole bracket as m, so a cube is equal to 9m plus 1. Now the second condition is also satisfied. So cube is of the form 9m, any cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m plus 1. Now we come to the third part, that is a equal to 3p plus 2. Again here also we are going to cube it. A cube equal to 3p plus 2 whole cube. So a cube equal to a square a cube plus 3 a square b plus 3 a b square plus b cube. So a cube is equal to 27 p cube plus 9 3 is 27, 27 to the 54 p square plus 4 3 is 12, 12 3 is 36 p plus 8. Now if we take 9 common here, 9p is common, so we will get 3p square, 6p plus 9 6 are 54, 9 4 are 36 plus 8. Now if we consider this part as m, so a cube equal to 9m plus 8. So here we are satisfying the three conditions, that is cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, a cube is equal to 9m, 9m plus 1, a cube equal to 9m plus 1, and 9m plus 8, a cube equal to 9m plus 8. So proved.